Today I'm going to talk about all things growth appliance. Sometimes you will hear this referred to as a Herbst or a CBJ. You're wearing this appliance because your bottom jaw is not growing as fast as the upper, so your top teeth stick out a little further than the bottom teeth. This is going to help with that correction. It is a skeletal class corrector. Most patients that wear this appliance also have an expander, which is right here in the top. The doctor will prescribe a turning schedule, so please follow that recommendation. It's 1 turn per day for so many days in a row. If you miss a turn, do not do 2 in 1 day, just add it on to the end. This is the key, and there is 4 holes on the screw. So you're always going to go into the one that's easiest to get into, but you'll slide the key in there. It just has to be positioned in this direction to actually turn, and you're going to turn down or towards their throat until it stops you. You cannot overturn, but you can underturn. And then you'll take the key back down. You just kind of pull down towards the tongue and then take it out. If you keep the key engaged and pull it back towards yourself, you're likely to take away some of the turn, and then your next hole will be hard to get into. Not everyone has the expander on their growth appliance, and at some point we will trim this away, and then you'll get these side pieces. So this is what actually activates your growth appliance. When you initially get these placed, your bite will feel very different. You will be biting your teeth more edge to edge in the front. And over time, your bite will settle in. It does take a couple weeks to a month, so you'll kind of be used to your new bite before your back teeth actually touch again. Some common issues with this appliance. For one, when these side pieces are new, you can get sores, and they typically happen right in the top here. This piece is mobile. It does move with your mouth. So to get wax to stay in that spot is a little more of a challenge, but you can tear a cotton ball in half and kind of tuck those back in the corners. And then to help heal the cheeks a little faster, you can do warm saltwater rinses, or there is a rinse called Peroxyl, and that is in the mouthwash section. Another common at-home issue is for the side pieces to come apart. Some people, this happens very regularly, so you will get really good at putting them back together. It just depends how big you can open. Usually that happens when you're yawning or just maximizing your opening. So you're just going to open really wide and slide them back inside of each other and go really slow. Don't bite down too fast. If you kind of shake them in the middle a little bit before you bite down, and then they'll be back inside of each other. If you bite down too quickly, one of these pieces can bend, and then they won't slide back inside of each other like that. Also, when these are apart, sometimes this top piece can come off. If that happens, it's just like a puzzle piece. There's a little cutout for the ball, and the ball is attached to your tooth on top here. You're going to slide this right over the ball. You cannot come from behind. You have to go from the front side, and you're just kind of massaging it back on there until it clicks, and you can flip it forward. You also have to be out at a 90-degree angle to your teeth, or as if you're sticking a Q-tip into your ear. That's also the only way that it can come off. So if your side pieces come apart and you make sure this doesn't flip all the way out to the side, it won't come off. Let me show you that one more time. Slide those back inside of each other, just like that. If you cannot get these back together, take this top one off and save it, and take the bottom one and tie it around this arm that runs next to your teeth with a piece of floss until you can get into the office. And give us a call and we'll get you put back together. Last issue is if one of these larger metal pieces that wraps around your tooth, that's called a crown, if that comes unglued, it would be sliding up and down off of your tooth. Usually that happens from eating something too sticky, or if you are in a habit of rocking your jaw side to side. Just push it back down on your tooth and give the office a call and we'll get you in.